Welcome one and all for lesson 2. Today we will be looking into a bit more of spiritual inspiration. Not a look into one's inner self and how they feel about their outside, the exterior, but more on their insides. Not what do my insides look like, more like how do I truly feel deep down. Today is a lesson on clarity. So, it seems nowadays people toss the word around like dirt. No one who uses it truly understands just what clarity is, how important and vital clarity is. My definition of the word clarity in layman's term is to make clear, the state of being clear or understood. And clarity, I guess you could say, was understanding. Clarity is also, in many senses, more than just one, seeing past the outer exterior of certain situations, the earth, the way things work. Clarity is looking past what is placed in front of yourself. And that's where you get your understanding. It's intuitive. You know, you don't really need to think about it. If something's clear, it's clear. And you have clarity. So, how is this valid of a lesson? Well, today's lesson, like I said, was spiritual inspiration, clarity. I want you, as I have today, to look deep into yourself. Not in ways as in what inspires me, or what sort of things make me who I or you are. Don't look at the surface of your emotions that you cease to recognize as deep. More or less, try looking past your emotions and into your mind. Like, don't look at how do I feel. Look at how do I think. Is it clear? Or do I think rapidly? Do I think of nothing? Do you think at all? Do I? Of course I think. So today I have learned of clarity. In order to understand oneself, one must understand himself completely. The world he's in must be understood. So what does this have to do with the assignment? I have spent so much time doing nothing. And then when I went to do something, I was looking for him, the operator. And I always looked in places that are obvious. I looked under dark bridges, in the woods, in, just dark places with a lot of things. I've also looked in alleyways and, just places like that. Although the lesson wasn't finding him, it was today's lesson getting in touch with seeing the world the way he sees it. Discovering what it's like to be him. He is in a state of perfect clarity. Everything will always be, always has been, never has not been, more should I say, clear to him. He knows all that was, is, and always will be. He knows of God, or gods, or whom you may feel is necessary to pray to, whom I may feel is distant. It's, let's just say, like staring into a crater. And when the crater's empty, You fill it with water. And you remember what the crater looked like before you put the water in it. And let's just say the crater had feelings. And it felt and thought. When it was just a crater, it was happy. And you filled it with water and you killed it because you drowned it. And now all it feels is pain. And you think, because you've put this water and now things are growing out of the crater, that it looks beautiful. But you still remember, but you don't understand the way the crater felt. As odd of a scenario as this is, think about it. Let's apply it to yourself. Imagine you were bald or something like that, and someone gave you growth serum, but you liked yourself the way you were, and you thought maybe with hair I'll look better, and then in the end you don't like it, not as much. But people think you look better, but you don't like yourself. What does this have to do with clarity? I can say that it's seeing past the outside world. And in this sense, in the bald sense, I guess, doing to this scenario, would be, instead of thinking what everyone else thinks, think for yourself. That's how things become clear. Clarity is not the same for one as it is another. Clarity is not the same. It's an individual experience. The way I see it, I will never understand the world. I will never understand the way anything works. But I can always try. That's clarity to me. I have no idea what else I can say other than spiritual inspiration. Look into yourself. You'll know what I'm talking about and how I feel. Well, that's up to you to do what's right. To find one's clarity, your peace of mind, and your peace of the earth, and existence on its own.